Morning guys, let's do a twin flame reading for today. My hair is a mess, I've got to wash it tonight, so don't mind that. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Kim, I'm a tarot reader of 4.5 years, and I have been on the twin flame journey for 4.5 years. I am in physical union with my masculine. We've been together for 2 years. Our journey is a little bit different than what you hear. My twin flames journey started with Catalyst twins before I ever met my divine masculine, and we haven't had a physical separation, but we have experienced a lot of emotional separation. And let me tell you, it doesn't make the journey any easier living in the same house with someone that you are in an emotional separation with. Hard, very hard, but not any harder than what you guys that experience physical separation go through. So yeah, I'm here to, I guess, share my insights and the things that I learn along the way. What happens after union? We never hear anyone talk about that on the journey. In my 4.5 years of being on this journey, I've never come across anyone, not saying there isn't, but I just haven't. I'd love to come across readers that are in physical union with their twin and talk about the trials and tribulations that they experience post union, because the learning doesn't stop, the journey doesn't stop. So that's what I'm here to do. So yeah, even if you're not with your twin, there's still useful information on my channel. So feel free to stick around. This information, I'm hoping, will equip you guys that aren't yet in a relationship with your twin, equip you guys with the tools necessary to navigate once you are in a physical relationship with your twin. Okay, so let's see what's going on today with the sorry, one sec. Okay. I feel called to grab one of the Awakening Oracle cards from Island Time Wellness. Let's see what's going on with the connection today. Those who are part of my collective. What's going on in the Mother Earth? Earthing, grounding, restoring balance, discharging energy, connecting back to the self and body, calming, natural and organic. Sorry, I just got distracted by my masculine message. Okay. So it seems like today within the connection, both twins are still feeling pretty grounded. Both are still working on connecting back to the body. All right, what's happening with the Divine Feminines today? We are one, so the Divine Feminines are feeling connected to their Divine Masculine. Connection versus the illusion of separation. Family, spiritual, complete love attracts completely. So yeah, Divine Feminines are feeling really in sync with their masculine. Even if it doesn't look like that's what's going on, they're feeling it. They're feeling at home, they're feeling safe. All right, what's going on with the Divine Masculines today? Mine seems to be a little off today. Okay, honoring the process within their lives as well. So the old is breaking down and the new is incoming. So they're integrating that today. Allowing love as it is. They're doing inner work and releasing attachment and appreciating all. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. What other messages do we have for the connection itself today? What's going on within the connection today? Okay, grounding. Earthing and grounding. We've got the King of Pentacles. This is the earth of all earth signs. So things are stable today. Things are secure. And I feel like both are really making sure to maintain that by their own, doing their own respective stuff. Is there anything else with that? Five of Swords. Okay, so not letting the mental shit get in the way of the stability that has been worked through. Yeah, allowing that to fall to the wayside. But also, I'm laughing just because my masculine has a friend with the nickname of that. But the mirroring in this card, look at that, the twin flames, the mirroring, the same but different. Things are balanced. Look at this, earthing, grounding, restoring balance. That's what it says. Restore balance. Beautiful. See what's going on with the Divine Masculines today. Okay. I sensed it. Okay, so Divine Masculines are in a little bit in their heads today. They seem to be a little bit stressed out. What do they seem to be stressed out about? But the good news is they're doing a really good job of maintaining the balance here. They're working through it. Instead of dissociating from it or ignoring it or running from it. Why does my hair do that? They are doing a really good job of working through it, allowing it to move through them. I'm really getting that. Ten of Pentacles. What are they worried about or letting go of when it comes to their long-term stability? Oh. I feel like some of them are really not enjoying their jobs or whatever brings them stability as much as it's yeah, it's giving them stability and it was great, but it's hit a moment now where it's like, oh, this isn't good. So the old is breaking down with that. And it's the old sort of attachment to money over everything. Or as long as I have money and as long as I'm stable, I am happy. It's like that story is changing. It's a bit scary. Oh my God. One at a time, please. And this could just be a passing feeling today that they're needing to let move through their body. What is it that they're worried about? The Lovers. Oh my goodness. So with the Lovers here, there seems to be with choices on their mind. What is the choice that is the highest choice, the highest decision for me? Yeah. I feel like they're inspired to do something different. They're inspired to change things up and do something different. But why are they worried about that? because it's something new. Oh my God. Because it's something new, of course, right? But they're moving on from the mental anguish of that, so I feel like they're more open. Yesterday, my divine masculine came home from work a little bit stressed out because he had a couple of people call in sick at his job, in his department that he manages, and he knew that, like, he was worried about how it would affect him today. And he just this is just an example of the kinds of energies that we're seeing reflected in these cards here. Just as an example for what your masculine might be going through. I said, don't forget to get da-da-da-da. And he goes, I won't, I'm not rushing today, so I should be fine. I said, oh, good, so everything is good and under control. And he said, yeah, everything should be fine today. Should be fine. Seemed very dry. But I think maybe, yeah, they just seem to be thinking about, oh my God. They seem to be thinking about the long term here. And if what they're doing currently, and this doesn't have to be jobs, right? It could be like they're part of a group, or the friends that they're with, or the influence that their family has on them. Whatever it is that is tying them up in this way, they're thinking about how good it is, or if it's even good for them for the long term. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Judgment. They're going to get an opportunity very soon that they're going to have to choose, okay, do I want to take this, or do I want to move in a different direction? And it's going to freak them out because they're like, so this could be what it is too. It could be that they hear about an opportunity to, like, I don't know, get a promotion or something like that, or they've been offered, or it's been mentioned, and it's starting to freak them out because they're like, I'm kind of good where I am, but I can see how that advancement would get me to where I need to go. But at the same time, is it something that I want to do? Is it something, more more money, but more responsibility? Is that something I want to do? Or it could be, I'm managing where I am. Should I just stick it out where I am and then move on to something completely new, something that brings me this Ace of Wands, this excitement? So they're honoring the process, and they're breaking down, they're really sort of sifting through and breaking down the old mindsets of, okay, I'm taking that opportunity. They're really discerning here. And they're going to have to make a choice very soon. The universe speaks. And the answer for them comes via inspiration and through conversations with other people. Also synchronicity, repeating signs, songs, spiritual meanings of animals. Is this going to jeopardize my happiness, the happiness of those around me? Is this going to take a toll on my mental, physical health? Surrender. But they're surrendering. This is beautiful energy. So this is very much them, instead of getting so, getting really rigid and locked up and I don't know, freeze mode. They're like, you know what? I don't have to make a decision yet. So I'm just going to spend some time thinking about it. And thinking about this decision doesn't mean I'm solidifying I'm not convincing myself, and I'm not letting others convince me. I'm going to come to this on my own terms. Allowing people and parts of the self-life to fall away. New enters. Support for grieving loss and decluttering. Yeah, so they're decluttering the gunk, the crab, trusting. What did I say? Allowing versus clinging in control. Getting there via an alternative route. Solution brings blessings. So they know, they have this trust, and they have this surrender energy, and they're trusting that wherever they end up, it's bringing blessings. So let's have a look at what's going on for the Divine Feminine. Sorry, I'm a bit in my own head today, aren't I? Okay. Connection. We are one. Connection versus the illusion of separation. family, spiritual, complete love attracts completely. Knight of Swords popped out. I'm not going to take it, but we'll know if it comes back. Alright, so what's going on for the Divine Feminines today? So it seems like Divine Feminines are really working on their sense of wholeness and feeling whole within the self. Look at this. Divine Feminines are moving on from, they're on a mental journey. They're moving on to calmer waters. Okay, Page of Pentacles, they've learned something new. Knight of Pentacles, they've learned something new about patience. And when it comes to, I can see that Nine of Pentacles, and boy oh boy does this resonate. There's lots of Pentacles energy here. They're understanding that sometimes when it comes to their desire for financial independence and security, what does it say in this book they're saying? The idea of abundance, spiritual material satisfaction, personal achievement, inner peace, milestones met and celebrated, the energy of a successful harvest and contentment. And also their need to evaluate their relationship with work. It can indicate material success while feeling alone, a workaholic, the realization that money alone will never be enough, financial delays, the pressure to appear more successful than you are. I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. So there seems to be it's like the Divine Feminines are realizing there's a different way to go about achieving this that actually achieves it. The Divine Feminines have been really working on their abundance blocks for a long time now, this whole year. And they're realizing that the universe hasn't been withholding anything. It's just that their financial abundance and material success and abundance hasn't harvested yet because they have been approaching it wrong. Doing whatever it is that the Divine Feminine is doing, whether it be having your own business, working your job, whatever it is that you've been doing to try and create this sense of great abundance for yourself, you've been approaching it with the mentality and the mindset that it's a necessity instead of you've been focusing on the results not being there. There needs to be a focus on what you're doing in the moment and whether or not you're enjoying what you're doing. Instead of doing it because you need that abundance, do it because you need that abundance and because you genuinely enjoy what you're doing. In this moment, right now, are you enjoying what it is that you're doing? Knight of Cups. An opportunity comes when you approach it. More opportunities come when you approach it from that space. It's not that you're disregarding that it's a necessity for you, right? It's not a want, it's a need. You need to be financially secure so that you can be happy, so that you can enjoy your life, so that you can have that freedom. That's a need. That is more than valid. And I'm the first person to advocate for that. But how are you approaching it? Because that is how you get there. And I had this realization with myself today. I get really frustrated when I'm doing my TikTok lives. I'm not getting any people coming in and I'm there to do readings for you guys, but no one's wanting readings. So I feel like I'm sitting there for hours wasting my time. But I'm like, you know what? I need to, instead of approaching I need to make this money so that I can pay my rent, I need to approach it as, okay, I need to pay my rent, but I'm here now anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a way to enjoy right now sitting here waiting for people to purchase a reading. And I'm going to chat to the people in the chat. I'm going to have some cool conversations. I'm going to enjoy the scenery. I'm going to enjoy that I'm sitting at home doing what I love. Approaching it from that place is really what's going to make the difference. because you're not getting frustrated with yourself and you're more in flow. You're more in a sense of ease, Divine Feminine. So I hope that's resonating. Yep. I'm hearing when you wish upon a star. And I'm also hearing a dream is a wish your heart makes. But this is where the opportunity comes in, when you've healed and you've reconciled that. And you know what? A lot of you Divine Feminines, it's normal that you're coming from that place. If you're resonating with this, it's normal that you're coming from that place, because we're taught that we have to work. It's a necessity. We have to do this for this. So we're used to that. So we're naturally approaching it from that place. And it's all about the way in which we approach things. You're not going to approach a conversation. Yeah. Say the Divine Masculines are wanting to propose, right? This is what they're giving me. They're not going to approach that conversation or that event with, they're going to approach it with intention. Their intention is to make you feel special. Their intention is to woo you. Their intention is to express their love to you. They're not going to come to you and be like, oh, like they're not going to propose when they're angry, or they're not going to propose and be like, yeah, will you marry me? Like, do you know what I mean? So you're not going to get up and try and have this beautiful abundance and approach it. This is specifically, again, for like business owners too. You're not going to approach this every day like, oh, I fucking hate this. Although you might, because you're not getting the results you want. But if you can try and sort of be like, you know what, I really don't feel like doing this today because it's been a struggle. You can acknowledge that without trying to bypass it. You can then go, but you know what, I'm here now. I am not in that old job that I hated. I'm lucky to be here right now. So I'm just going to try and enjoy the moment. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. And I'm feeling excited as I'm speaking that to you guys. So when you feel that, you know what, right now in this moment, I feel at peace. I feel good. I feel excited for summer. I feel excited for the future. I feel excited for this, I feel excited for that. And you're letting that energy flow, and it's bringing more of that to you. This comes way more easy because you're not resisting. Not that you're purposefully doing that. Sometimes we don't, like, I didn't even know I've been doing this for months. Months and months and months I've been doing this. So now I'm going to make a conscious effort to be more what's the word? Not like intention. Be more intentional. Be more intentional with how I approach my work. Even though I love reading, it's like the frustration is because I love doing what I'm doing, and I used to be so successful. Like I used to have this. Where did it go wrong? Well, where I went wrong was I burnt myself out, and then I began to resent it. So now this year, it's been about healing that, so that I can welcome it back from a healthier place. So that's just an example. So it could be the same thing for you, Divine Feminine, but in a different capacity. Yeah. It's time to relax. Do it from a relaxed place. It doesn't need. And as well, that comes from like, you know, my mum has been a business owner, and I've been a business owner since I can remember. There's always been, from what I can remember, there's always been, you've got to get this, you've got to do 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 this. So it's always been a place of you have to do this, or you have to do it this way, or you have to approach it this way. And so I think that got tangled up with it. This is part of that healing that toxic relationship with your business, part of healing that toxic relationship with with your money and the way you earn it. Four of Swords is healing, resting. It doesn't mean not doing anything. It doesn't mean not doing it. It just means healing the way that you approach it, and big changes. You'll start to see some huge changes as a result. It'll all come flooding in. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I'm so excited. So success. It like lightning literally strikes your energy, and all of this success comes in. We understand now, Divine Feminines. We've unlocked it. one more for the divine feminines here. There we go. Okay, and a new contract has been made. Some of you are going to be signing contracts soon, new contracts. Okay, but this could just be talking about the soul contract you have with yourself, the lesson that you are supposed to learn about finances and financial abundance, the road there. Chemistry, best person to learn lesson from, see who and what you're attracting, passion, duality, love versus love, lust. So this is talking about the lessons that you have learned in yourself. We're just talking about learning lessons. You've learned that lesson. Not that it was like oh, you need to learn this. It's not punishment. I think in spirituality, we can really sort of, especially in the spiritual community, we can really get stuck in the whole everything's a lesson, like everything's punishment. And that means that it feels like punishment. That's not what this was. This was something that you had to come to terms with understanding because you had to heal the toxic relationship you had to money. Hard work isn't supposed to be, so hard work is supposed to be optional, meaning you don't have to work tooth and nail, but you can because it's coming from, if you choose to, because it's coming from a healthy place. Working hard has come from a really toxic place now. It's been hustle culture, it's toxic. So we've had to really, and yeah, sure, I had this. A year ago, I had this, but it was toxic. It was coming from a toxic place. So I had to lose it and lose my momentum and everything. I'd saved it was like $12,000 or something in a couple of months. And then I was burnt out. So from January this year to April to May, I had to rely on that savings. Lucky I had those savings. I couldn't work. I literally couldn't work. I was in autistic burnout and I was just going through it. But and I've been fighting to sort of get back. But it was coming from a toxic place. And now I can be more conscious and aware. Now, Divine Feminine, you can be more conscious and aware of the efforts that you're putting forth. Sure, they're great effort, but where is it coming from? Is it coming from a healthy place or a toxic place? And this is what you're learning today. This is what you're implementing today. We're implementing this today. Whenever you're seeing this, these videos are timeless, okay? So I'm gonna leave this reading there. I don't want it to be too long. The messages, I think we've gotten them out. We're both being very conscious, making conscious decisions because we are both Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, connecting back to the body, connecting in alignment with Mother Earth, okay? And we're honoring the process. If you guys would like a personal reading with me, you can get one by heading to the links down in the description, either my Etsy shop or my website. Twin Flame readings are available on my website only, for no other reason other than I just haven't gotten around to putting them up on my Etsy shop yet. It is through PayPal on my website, but you don't need to have a PayPal account. It gives you an alternative payment method. Follow me on Instagram. The link for that is in my description box, and TikTok for other readings. And please, 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 please give this video a like. It really helps it get out to more people. And subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you tomorrow.